No.
Then let's be off, Jude. I hope they haven't closed off the Sea Haven.
So does that mean we'll be passing through Hamil again on the way?
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
So,
Is that okay?
in my one of my current isekai adventures,
Gotcha.
one of them I'm reading is
Safe travels.
I think it translates to
Thank you.
Lady Mila, please.
his God damn, I don't remember what it translates to. My bad. But anyway, it's a guy who. Now I told you about another one that has a similar sort of setup, but it's different from that one.
Okay.
A guy our 5 classmates are all in a classroom after school. 2 of them are on cleaning duty, and the other 3 are hanging out waiting for one of them to get done.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're all together in the classroom, when they get when the 4 that are supposed to be the heroes get transported to the other world, the fifth guy just ends up with them.
Uh-huh.
And he immediately, when they go, we summoned you guys, we don't really have a way to send you back. And then they're like, so everybody's like, all the original 4, like the actual 4 here, like 4 people that are the heroes go,
The fault is mine. I underestimated.
they all agree, it's like, well,
Apologize.
even if he's not actually a hero, he should get the same accommodations as us, because of your guys' mistake that he got dragged in. And then he chimes in and goes, no. And they're like, what? And he goes, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. And everybody's like,
Oh, you don't want magic superpowers?
no, not even that. Everybody's just like, what? But we got to stick together. We're classmates. And he goes, we're just because we're classmates doesn't mean we're comrades or friends.
Damn.
You guys never even talked to me before this. Why should I even care? And he goes, and you guys are the ones who dragged me in here by mistake. So I have no actual stake in this fight especially when you guys clearly don't want me here. So then he just leaves, and he finds a fortune teller who is able to tell him what his power is, because
Convenient.
because it's more that any wizard can really tell you what your affinity is. He just happens to find one who offered to do it for him for free.
Nice.
And then he finds out that he has
Mulling over our options.
his affinity is toward unique magic.
Unique magic.
Yeah.
That's not big.
And and then so he finds out how to open up his status screen, because apparently that
It's an isekai show, and isekai shows these days are based around RPG worlds.
finds out how to open his stat screen, and he has word magic. And so all he has to do is write a word, and he gets to cast a spell based off that word.
So he's like Echoes.
Good to have
I don't
you
know
back.
who that is.
Yeah.
Aren't you? Oh, you're not that far in. Okay, spoilers from JoJo. There's a stand that has a similar power to that.
So,
Wait, are you talking about
Reverb.
Reverb? Oh.
I know you.
I just got to the reveal. I just got to he showed up. All I know is that he can project sound waves. That's all I know.
You filthy subtitler. I don't know you anymore.
Anyway,
I'll look at you quick traveling.
yeah. So when he goes signs up for the Adventurers Guild, because why not? He needs to make money to live somehow.
Of course.
And then he goes to fight some goblins and test out his magic. His magic is just fucking broken.
Well, of course it is. He's the main character.
Yeah. And oh man, it's so good because eventually he learns that he's like one of eventually he's like he finds out that he is like apparently he's one of the few people in the world that can actually do scan magic, only because he has to write the word statistics in the air and write it on somebody, and then he gets their statistics.
Oh, fair.
And so he's going around as he's going around, he's like looking up people's statistics as he meets them, and he's finding out that he's finding out that he is broken.
Oh, of course.
Because he's like level 20 something, and he just whoops wholesale ass on like level 40 to 60 people. And I really like it.
But I don't know, like, what's the appeal of the main character? That he's just an apathetic douche? Because I'm an apathetic douche.
I believe the appeal for me is his party dynamic.
Oh, he has a party.
Yeah, he gets a party eventually.
Okay.
It's like chapter 6 or something like that he gets his party.
Oh, well, what kind of ragtag misfits are part of his crew?
Right now, as far as I've read, his party is entirely Beastmen, and one half Beastman.
So what is it, like 3 other people?
Yeah, it's 3 other people.
Okay.
There's the little girl who clearly has a mystery behind her, but is like kind of a nice person because of hardships that she's experienced in life. Blah blah blah. Has super magic potential for reasons that we're probably going to find out in 60 chapters. There's the half beast man, who's the one of the Nine Tails races, and she's just like absurdly strong, but because she doesn't really interact with people, she's not that worldly, and just kind of says some strange things every once in a while. And then there's my favorite. It's the guy in charge of protecting the little girl.
That's a big idea.
He's went through some of the same hard stuff she has. He has wind powers,
okay?
mystic arts basically, and
Wind magic.
He's he's all into kawaii, but the thing is that the main character just mistakes all of his being into kawaii as him just being a lolicon.
It's just him being a pedo. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And the guy goes, you need to stop saying that because it's gonna get added to my title screen if you keep saying that.
It's gonna get added to my title screen. Speaking of tiny
spoilers,
girls,
it gets added to his title screen.
Oh, that would be the joke. Yes. Oh, wow. Perfect. Anyway, speaking of tiny girls, we have to protect. We just saw Tiny Girl. We have to protect in this game.
Gotcha.
I mean, she can protect herself. I feel like she can kind of nuke a country, just saying.
You haven't gotten that far yet. But yeah, she totally can protect herself. But emotionally...
Okay, as what we're watching right now, I haven't gotten that far. The me who is saying things right now has been in the future, and I can tell you that she can do it.
How far are you?
I am... I get to the next town where I think I know who the next party member is.
The old man?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you see him in the opening, so... That's how you know she can nuke things.
I mean...
Speaking of openings, I love the opening for this game, just saying. I just want to throw that out there. I love the opening for this game.
Hi there. We've met once before, right?
Look at it. So adorable. And then this thing. This fucking jelly bean.
Yeah, the mascot character.
Clumsy little
I wish he wasn't. Like, I like Tipo, but
How many times do you see Tipo in Xillia 2?
yes.
See the mascot character.
Yeah, but I mean, I really wish Tipo wasn't in Xillia 2.
It would be funnier if he was in every Tales game after this. Not specifically Tipo, but a Tipo.
Let's see.
Then he'd be the true mascot character.
There's Mew and Abyss. He's definitely a mascot for that game. Let's see. After that, I mean, Vesperia doesn't really have a tiny mascot character. I mean, you can count the giant whale dragon you use as an airship, but that's not a mascot.
What about the Doge? The
Doge is kind of...
Yeah, a Doge is usually a mascot.
The Ninja Dog. Okay, Ninja Dog from Vesperia. Let's see. After Vesperia came Graces. Graces did not have any tiny things. Did not have any mascots. Graces was pretty good. I liked it.
We don't have any.
And then after Graces was Xillia and Xillia 2, and then we get the Jelly Bean. Jude's our pal.
So the other better isekai that I think that you would like, that I think that you would like more than the one that I'm talking about, Dungeon Seekers. After the main character beats the first monster, he gets a skill card that makes him have like next to immunity to all status effects. Like not actual immunity, because that's a cheap ability locked behind a thief class. But just like
90% resistance.
Greater resistances. And then he gets an item that apparently if he eats it and if he can survive it, then his whole body becomes poisonous, like god tier, like god slaying poison.
Oh, okay. So does he do it?
Yeah, he does.
Dope.
Yeah, and the first monster he fights after he gets that power is a Cerberus, and
it just dies.
He just goes, here, just take a bite of my arm. Takes a bite of his arm. He walks into the safe zone, gets his arm back, and the thing dies. Or no, it doesn't die. It's a mythical level creature, so all he has to do is just finish it off at that point, though.
It's called Dungeon Meshi?
Dungeon Seeker.
Dungeon Seeker. Why did I think Dungeon Meshi? That's something I heard before.
You're thinking of the one I told you about where they're exploring a dungeon and they get a guy who cooks monsters.
Oh my god.
We're finished here.
Jude, we leave you alone for 5 minutes and you come back with a child. Whatever.
Just hear Alvin say, "Oh man, you got laid? Yeah!"
High five! Jude, we need to talk. It's about the girl.
But then when he gets to the next floor,
I'll read it. No spoilers.
But Elise insists Zhao isn't her friend.
I promise. I promise.
This is the only one that I actually want you to read.
Dungeon Seeker?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it. I promise. You need to promise to read Dr. Stone.
I'll think about it.
Wow, what a non-committal answer.
Have you given this any thought?
You're like, I need you to read this.
No, my favorite part of this is after you say that, you turn and look at nobody, and you turn back to look at me.
I needed somebody to look at, but there's no one to look at except you.